Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all had a nice weekend. It was a nice and sunny weekend here, but it's all cloudy and we're gonna get some rain. But that's a good thing. We need rain too. So it was sprinkling this morning and it's kind of been just black and not very nice outside. But it's okay. We need the rain, so we'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, you guys, so much is going on. Let me fix this lighting. Had to change my glasses because there's a lot of light in here, but there's something weird with the camera and then it starts reflecting. So I had to get some smaller glasses so it won't reflect so badly. I was listening today on YouTube, the Prime Minister talking to Parliament. I love the way they do that. I wish we could all do that. I wish the president could come and listen to everybody and hear what they have to say and addressing. That's cool. I like that a lot. Instead of him sitting up there in the Oval Office signing executive orders. I think maybe we need to change our system a little bit. Anyway, Starmer announced that they're of course going to try to pick up the slack from the United States pulling out of supporting Ukraine. And what they said they're going to do is they're going to take Russian frozen assets and give it to Ukraine to go buy weapons with. How cool is that? That is so cool. So they've got they got a way to do it. So I like that. I wonder why they didn't do that in the first place. But yeah. Anyway, he was talking about before he addressed Parliament, I think he said that in one of his other speeches that he might send the military to help fight in Ukraine. And there's going to be some backlash about that in the UK. They'll have to have a vote on it for sure. But I'm feeling that what will happen is there'll be a coalition, and it will be like all I can think of the word is like mercenaries, like an army of mercenaries, volunteers, ex-military, something like that want to go there, and they don't have to say we're from UK. We're here from them. So they don't want to start World War III. So they're going to be careful, but there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be joining in helping Ukraine. So it's not going to be like we're sending our army there. I don't think it's going to be like that, but there are going to be boots on the ground, more boots on the ground that are going to be helping them. So that's a good thing. Okay, now I'm going to say this because I got this during a meditation and I'm going to put this out here, entertainment purposes only. Okay, this is just for entertainment purposes only. I see that Putin does have something on Donald Trump. We've always thought about that. What does he have on Donald Trump? And it's Donald Trump in a compromising situation. And I don't really want to say exactly what I saw because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want somebody coming after me. So let's just say it's not with a woman. All right. And that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Trump has been, they visited Russia all the time. They went to Russia with him and his children and everything. I think his children even speak Russian, but they all know Trump and his children very, very well. They have good friends in Russia. And Trump knows that the Russian people, the Russian, authorities, whatever, the Kremlin, they can get to him and his family very easily, and he knows this. Now, this is all what I got during my meditation. Trump was supposed to marry a Russian woman. So it was set up that he would marry this Russian woman, but something fell apart, and I don't think she really spoke English. I think that was a problem. I don't know who this woman was that he was supposed to marry, but he didn't think she was very intelligent, and because she couldn't speak English, and he decided not to marry her, put it that way. It didn't work out, and then he ended up marrying Ivana a little while after that. But he does like foreign women because foreign women will more put up with a man that's cheating. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry if you're a foreign woman and you feel, I don't want to say anything that's not kind about foreign women, but they have a little bit of a different way of thinking than we do. And if your husband does something discreetly, you just turn a blind eye to it. So he met women like that. So he wanted a woman that, you know, wasn't going to hold his feet to the fire if he went and had a dalliance. So he thought if he married a foreign woman, he could get away with more, basically. Okay. Um, so after my meditation and I got this information, I decided to pull a few cards and just to see if I would get some more information. I pulled a few cards and started reading them, and I thought I need to get, make a video for you guys. I don't want to just tell y'all what I did. I'm going to go ahead and make a video and show y'all all the cards that I pulled because it's interesting information. And what I asked Spirit was, how's it going to go for Trump this March? What's going to be happening in March this month? How's he feeling? How things are going, and that. So I pulled 10 cards. So let me read them to you. This is the first card. Trump he's stressed out, y'all. This is Nine of Swords, so you can see that real easy that he's up at 3 a.m. in the morning. He can't sleep. I mean, I know it's normal for him to get up but early, but he's not sleeping hardly at all. And I mean, I know that he's known to do that, but it's going to work against him, He knows that the people are turning against him. And he's not that sure of Musk. He really isn't. He's put all his eggs in one basket because he really wanted to be the president, but he's not really sure that what Musk is doing is actually the best thing. So he's got his doubts. Of course, he's not going to tell them to us. He's going to, he has this bravado act, and that's all it is as an act because he is a showman. And he's a television personality. He knows how to act, and that's what he's doing. He's just acting like everything's, I'm a strong man and blah blah blah. This is what we're doing and all that. But really, behind the scenes, he's stressed out and he's worried. He can't even go to sleep. That's why he's, like I said, texting at 3 a.m. in the morning. Crossing over that card is the King of Swords. So, he thinks the way to solve all this is to just act more strong, let me show my strength. And he doubles down, he doubles down on everything. He demands respect. And he's considering right now not selling any more weapons to Ukraine. So he's just like doubling down. I know what, we're making the best decisions, and I'm falling in line with Musk. Everything that he says and does is the right thing, which really he doesn't believe that, but he's going to show this strength, like we're in it together. We're making decisions together, but he really has doubts. He's got to show this tough man attitude, Overlooking his situation is four of swords. And you know what this means. He's not sleeping. He's stressed out. He's not well. You cannot function if you don't sleep. You cannot do it. You cannot go on and on and on. I don't care what kind of medication you're on or what you're taking or anything. Sooner or later, it catches up with you, and it's gonna be bad. It is gonna be, if he doesn't do something about it, it's gonna be bad. So yeah, he's completely stressed out and he is not well, and that's this month in March. This is the foundation of the situation, Six of Pentacles. This is him sharing his presidency with Elon Musk. And that's what's causing all this turmoil and stress. Trump can cause enough stress and turmoil on his own, and then he has Musk to put on top of it. So it's going to end up being too much for him. He's not going to be able to take it. That's what's going on here. It's like when you have two women in a household, they just can't get along. Well, two presidents can't get along either. He's sharing the presidency with Elon Musk, and it's going to turn out not being very good. Now, this is in the past position. This is Six of Swords. These are all the voters. These are the people that were, put him in position, that put him in power, voted for him. These are the MAGA but this is in the past. This is a past position. That's why he is where he is now, because, he's such a beloved ex-president. They wanted him back again, and now that's where we're at now. Now he's president. We're paying the price for it. So this is an outcome coming up here pretty quickly. This is the Fool. So, Trump has agreed to Elon's help to get elected. He agreed to that because, he wanted to be president so badly. So he was willing to share the presidency with Elon Musk. And, really, Trump would have done anything. He would have sold his own son to become president again. He wanted it so badly. So he is actually has sold us, all of us. I say his son, but he's actually sold the United States. He's betrayed every single one of us just to be in power again. And, he really, really didn't understand exactly what Musk wanted to do. In theory, he understood it, but he didn't understand the magnitude of what Musk was doing to this degree, because he's a fool and he's made foolish decisions, and it's going to come back to bite him in the ass. This is his mindset. What's going on in his mind. 10 of Wands. There's a lot of pressure on him, and there's a bunch of lawsuits too, and it's really overwhelming him, honest to God. That's what's going on. He's just getting overwhelmed by everything, and it's going to take him down. It is. It's stressing him out and bringing him down, and he's just he doubles down on everything because he can never backtrack and say, well, maybe I shouldn't have done that, or maybe I need to keep my mouth shut or something. He can't do it. He can't do it. So he keeps taking on more and more and more, and it's not going to be a good outcome. And, with all these town halls that are going on, the constituents are telling their senators, their representatives and everything, they're telling them, do your job or you're going to be out of the job. They're just telling it straight. So, they're going to have to start coming and talking to Trump about this, and I'm sure that they've already had, and I'm sure Trump, he watches news and everything. He trolls on YouTube and everything, so he sees what's going on. He knows what's going on, and they're, starting to question what Trump is doing, and it just feels like it's building up on Trump because he can see and read everything. So, yeah, he's feeling the pressure, which I'm glad. Page of Pentacles. Trump thinks he can just continue to manipulate us with his lies. He's actually a very immature man. That's the way he communicates. He communicates with lie after lie after lie. And it's been effective for him, but it's not going to continue to be effective anymore. He's going to try to continue to do the same old thing, but it's just not going to work. It really isn't. Page of Wands. When things start to go south, and they will, he's just going to blame Elon Musk. He's going to say, well, this was his idea. I didn't know, which It is Elon Musk's idea, but he's letting him do that. He is allowing Musk to make these horrendous decisions, and more voters are waking up. But he's going to go back and say, I didn't know Musk was doing this. I didn't understand, all that he was doing. I didn't know he was going to fire that many people, or I didn't know he was going to dismantle this and that. He's just going to play dumb, but he is kind of dumb. He is kind of dumb. But the thing is, he's responsible no matter what, because he put this character into play. So he's going to try to blame it all on him, but we know who's to blame. And the outcome, and this is all happening this month. This is all going to happen this month. This is all going to blow up. It is blowing up. This is Ace of Cups. So the people are going to get louder, louder, and louder because we are really unhappy with what's going on and being inundated every day, every day, every day. And we're demanding a full accounting. The people are so upset. There's protest every weekend. Just look at media. Look up, you might not see it on regular media on the TV, but if you look on YouTube, you look on TikTok and all that, you'll see all the protests that are going on. And yeah, people are getting very upset, very emotional. And then we have the tariffs are starting tomorrow. So Trump just spoke out about that today, saying that he confirmed that the tariffs will start tomorrow. 25% tariff on Mexico, 25% on Canada too, and it's going to cause us to go into a recession, y'all. That's all there is to it. It's going to be a recession. Another 10% on China. The stock market reacted really badly today, and it's going to affect everybody's 401ks. So this is just going to make everybody dislike him even more. When you start hitting people in the pocket, even if they voted for you, when they start feeling economic loss, that's when they're like, oh, I don't like you no more. So that's what it's going to take. It's going to take us heading for a recession, and this could have all been avoided. If they would have just voted for Kamala Harris, we wouldn't have to go through all this crap. But they had to learn their lesson, and we have to be there with them, and it's going to be okay. I know it's going to be okay. It's frustrating having to go through this and thinking that it could have been avoided if we would have just been kinder, loving, more compassionate nation, and wanted a person that wanted to do good for our country, not somebody that wanted to tear it apart. So tomorrow when Trump addresses Congress, I am getting that Congress is going to let him know they're not really happy with him. Of course, the majority of the Republicans, they're going to be like, yeah, boss, we love you. But there's going to be a few holdouts, and of course, there's all the Democrats. Trump is going to say it's a betrayal. When they're not oohing and ahhing over everything that he says, he's gonna feel like they betrayed him, and he'll say it too. But actually, Trump is betraying us, and he has betrayed the whole country. He betrayed, Zelensky when he came to the Oval Office. He betrayed him. He betrayed all of Ukraine. It's really, really sad, but and I know there's still people out there that are saying, well, we don't need to fund Ukraine anymore. We don't want to fund Ukraine. We don't want to do that. There's a lot of people that are saying that. I understand that. It's been going on for 3 years. It's a long time, but you have to remember Zelensky has really been restrained on what he could do. They're like, you can have these weapons, but don't hit Russia with it. You can just bomb on the edges in their army. Don't hit Russia. While Putin was bombing the shit out of Ukraine, but he was held back, and he was respectful. He listened to them. He did what he was told. He didn't bomb their cities or anything. He didn't want to start World War III, and then he goes to make a deal in the Oval Office, and they did that to him. That was just so sorry. That was so awful. And I really feel like the tide is turning now in March. Now the tide is turning, not just with the people. The people are going to make the senators and the congressmen turn also, right? Because their job is going to be on the line. They're not going to vote for them. They're going to get voted out. Now, some of them may have just got voted in and they feel like, they're safe. But there's a lot of them that their election's coming up next year, and we ain't going to forget what you did. None of the Democrats are going to let anybody forget how they voted or what they did. And they should know this. Ah, you guys, I know it's so much. It's just so much to deal with every day. There's something else going on with this man. And he's only been in office, what, 6 weeks? My goodness. And he's torn the whole United States apart in 6 weeks. How much destruction can one man do? Well, it's I say one man, but it's more than that. They're all allowing Trump to do this. Everybody's allowing. All those Republicans are allowing Trump to do this. And it's sickening. It's really, really sickening. I know. So we just need to pray and send love and light to the United States and just ask for protection for all the good citizens of the United States, that we won't be, uh, hurt, that our 401ks will remain rock solid, that we'll be okay. So let's say a little prayer. Lord, we ask the white light to descend upon the U.S. and protect this nation from the enemies within and from the enemies uh, outside the United States. Protect our civil servants, protect our families from hunger. Bless this nation with abundance of not only financially, with love, abundance of understanding, kindness, and may the seeds of compassion grow in everyone's heart so that we may unite together for the greater good of all. Amen. Okay, you guys, I'm going to say goodbye for now. I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for joining me today. And if you'd like to get a reading with me, please look down below. I still have the special going on. You get a healing session with the reading. If you would like a tarot reading, my email address is down below. All right, guys, love y'all so much. Take care. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Bye for now.